Welcome back. Deven Choksey is with us. Deven, thanks for waiting. Appreciate your time here as always. Just wanted a quick word, Deven, to kick off the conversation on Paytm. The aggregator license is in. They can onboard new merchants. Is it in the price? Stock's done very well. Or do you think we should expect more regulatory easing? I mean, there is a broader, larger context to this as well. It's not just about Paytm. It is about, the ANFIN getting out. Perhaps there is the US angle as well, right? With regards to, maybe the government takes a view that we don't want, American firms to have a very large share of the payment market. We want homegrown businesses as well. So the Paytm fits right in. What are your thoughts, Deven?
Yeah, Prashant, good morning. Well, I think from a technology perspective, yes, I think the company is well settled. I think as far as the payment solutions are concerned on different aspects. Not completely sure as to, I think this is going to be a game changer for the company as a whole. In my viewpoint, I think if one has to look at this entire business and whatever we understand from it, I find that I think the higher amount of game changer possibilities could be when India starts providing, I think, the solutions on the payment side to other parts of the world. I think some of the countries, particularly, looking forward to this kind of a solution. And that's where I think our market can probably expand. At this point of time, we do not have any view whether Paytm is going to move into that territory. But certainly, I think the opportunity-wise, I think the things could possibly move in a positive direction. That's what we believe. As far as I think the outlook on the price concerned, I think at this point of time, based on the current fundamentals and the revenue generation that company has done along with profits, I feel everything is priced in. Maybe I think one will have to wait and see how the revenue side increases and so along with the profit.
Deven, what about NSDL? Fantastic run-up post-listing. We got the Q1 numbers, and even in the core depository business, we've seen a drop in the company's revenues, 3.5% decline quarter-on-quarter. It's been losing market share to CDSL, and plus in the current quarter, their banking business was a bit of a drag. Considering that the valuations now are quite expensive, more than 70 times forward multiple, what would the advice be on NSDL?
Yeah, so I think both CDSL and NSDL, both of them are very strong market intermediaries, and both of them will have, I think, a large part of the role to play. NSDL has recently crossed 4 crore accounts. CDSL is, I think, 16 crore, so 20 crore accounts in depository already in the country as we see today. And the volume-wise, the account number-wise, I think CDSL definitely remains the leader here. But the size of assets which are under depository, I think where the NSDL has a large market share in this particular category. So I think some part of the business definitely, I think, looks attractive for sure. In my viewpoint, a couple of things in this result. A, the cost structure has come under control, and that has resulted into better profitability. Should the volume start speaking up in the market overall, then in my viewpoint, I think the business could possibly give better than expected numbers as far as I think the revenue with profit is concerned. Yes, currently I agree that 75 times on paid basis, the price-earning ratio is definitely expensive. And for it to make more sense, I think somewhere in the vicinity of around 45 to 50 times price-earning ratio, this could become an attractive proposition from the investment perspective.
Got that. Any thoughts, Deven, on Astral, which sold off very sharply yesterday?
Well, again, I think the cyclical factor which affected I think many of the plastic processors, which is a PVC price. And certainly, I think sudden drop in the PVC price led to inventory-led loss also in the books of the companies. It could be, in my viewpoint, I think it was probably one of the factor in the one-off factor, I think, in the quarterly results. I believe that given the strong demand that we have for the pipes, in particular, and leadership the Astral is enjoying today, I believe that I think subsequent quarters should be relatively, I think, much stronger quarters, particularly with the festive season setting in now in the second quarter of the financial year. I believe that I think in the second half of the financial year, we should be seeing significantly large turnaround for the business as we are seeing. Maybe the volatility in the PVC prices has taken a toll in the first quarter, which may not be the case I think, in subsequent quarters. So on dips and corrections, I think the stock should become an attractive buy proposition.
All right. A couple of other questions, Deven, but we'll chat again. Thanks very much for joining us for now. Appreciate you sort of taking out the time and being here on CNBC TV 18. We'll